1948. Terrorists from the Irgun and Stern gang, also known as the Lehi, raided the small village of Deir Yassin near Jerusalem. This village lay outside the area that was going to be designated as part of a Jewish state by the United Nations, and it had a peaceful reputation. It was located on high ground in the corridor between Tel Aviv and Jerusalem. It was slated for occupation under Plan Dalet, which was a plan to occupy all of Palestine. In all, over 100 men, women and children were systematically murdered. A 12-year-old witness at Deir Yassin reported the following. They took us out one after the other, shot an old man, and when one of his daughters cried, she was shot too. Then they called my brother Muhammad and shot him in front of us. And when my mother yelled, bending over him, carrying my little sister Hudra in her hands, still breastfeeding her, they shot her too. Now, what I'm proposing we do next is we've got the naming of the dead, and then we'll follow that with 2 minutes silence.
Today, April the 9th, 65 years since the massacre that took place in Deir Yassin. The Jewish people used to live in Palestine very peacefully alongside the Palestinians. And then along came a movement called Zionism, something completely foreign to Judaism, a nationalistic movement completely against the Jewish religion, against the Jewish belief, also a murderous movement, a movement that was prepared to carry out the worst crimes possible in order to achieve their nationalistic, barbaric aim of forming a state against the wishes of the Palestinian people who had been living peacefully in Palestine for hundreds of years. The world has to understand that Judaism and Zionism are two totally different concepts. And the Zionism has only brought about a terrible distortion, a terrible insulting of the Jewish name. And we, colleagues I and my colleagues, we come out to events such as this in order to make clear to the world that Judaism and Zionism are two totally different concepts.
Sorry, I know you're busy.
Judaism is an age-old religion and a way of life full of ethics and morals. Zionism is a nationalistic, harsh philosophy, completely overriding the wishes of anybody and any people standing in its way. So what we have to do today is to try to remember that Zionism and Judaism are two totally different concepts, and to pray that the illegitimate state known as Israel, which was begat from Zionism, should totally come to an end peacefully. We hope it should become peacefully, but should totally come to an end and be replaced with a regime in Palestine which is entirely in accordance with the aspirations of the Palestinian people. And Jew and Arab and anybody else who lives in Palestine will be able to live peacefully alongside each other. And we hope that from that will follow on the time as soon as possible when the glory of the Almighty will be revealed over the whole world, and all the world will be at peace with each other.